Hello there, I'm Rachel Palmieri, a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia, and I got a great big order last week, very exciting order with lots of new goodies in it, including the paper pumpkin Christmas kit. And it just so happened, well, I've managed to hold off opening it because I've had quite a busy weekend and I've been away and all the rest of it. So I have saved it to open online. But I have to say, the very same day that I got my kit in the mail, I also received a Christmas card from my French-Canadian pen pal, Carol. And, whoops, she had made her card using the stamp set, and of course because she's in French-speaking Canada, she had the option of buying the stamps with French. So mine will be in English. We didn't get the choice, and probably with an Italian family, French isn't a great deal of use to me, and I don't know that they'll ever do them in Italian, but it would be good if they did. And then again, they may not offer it to our market. Now, this is only the third paper pumpkin kit that we've been able to buy in Australia. Actually, I'm wondering whether my pen pal used one of the designs included or if she made up her own. Let's see. Yeah, so it's only the third time. So last month or month before, we had the Sending Sunshine kit, which I love, but I don't know if many of you did. And we had one designed by Shelley Gardner last year, I think, and it was gorgeous, and it kind of coordinated with Free as a Bird. Now this one coordinates with, have I got it handy? That'll be the question. Was it Peace and Joy that we... I've taken it over the other side of the room by the look of it. All right, let's see what we have in here. All right, so the stamps are a simple wreath, sending, 3 dots, which I guess are holly dots, to you and yours, to the world, Merry Christmas, joy, wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter. There's also this rather pretty little flower which she stamped on the inside of the card. Let me see. It's nice. And yeah, that's it. So we've got a Just Jade ink spot, a lovely shade of green. I really like Just Jade. And we have this. Oh, and a little bit of help with translating. That's good of them. Look, I can kind of work out French. I'm not so good on the German. Oh, Liebe. Yep. It's quite nice that they have love as well, because we could use it for something other than Christmas. Get your fingers under it. No, it fits too snugly. There's kit boxes though. Very handy for putting everything into. So, okay, the envelope that she used was already lined. I'm thinking that there's more instructions inside. So a sheet of dimensionals, some textured pieces, they're all the same, they've got cable on them, some slightly larger textured pieces, lovely cherry cobbler twine. Those are just the envelopes now. I think they're all with the red cherry cobbler. They look like they are. Okay, so alright, so the cards are all the same too by the look of it. No, there is a difference. It's not a very big difference. Those are going across the card, and those are going across the... So we've got landscape and portrait cards, basically. Although, you could do them mix and match. We have 2 sheets of gold. And that gives me, oh, okay, so I get 2 of each of the English, 2 of each of the French. That'll be handy because I have 2 French-speaking pen pals. One lives in Lyon in France. Okay, now, I didn't see the stamp. Oh yes, the stamp set, of course I did. I looked at it first off. Here's the other instructions. Okay, so there we are. So the choices are this one and this, and then they've shown us a few. That's the mini paper pumpkin box, which fits note cards really nicely. So if you buy those packs with the white note cards and matching envelopes, you get 20 in a packet. You could make a set of cards to give as a gift for Christmas, or you know, later on for a birthday, but you'd need the pack of mini paper pumpkin boxes. They're in the annual catalogue, I'm pretty sure, and the note cards will be in a fairly similar spot. So they've given a couple of variations. See, this flower could easily be for a birthday too. I'm sure it would be very suitable. It's very sweet. Now, let me have a look at these die cuts. So when you have them already coloured and cut like this, there's not a lot left to do. So that if you are someone who's not really mad on stamping, but you do like to make your own cards, you know what though, I'm thinking that I could stamp over that in just jade and it'll be two-tone. Now I won't open up my mini spot, I'll do it with my large ink pad. I haven't actually worried too much about lining it up, and I didn't put a pad under that, but that's okay. So they were using the larger one on that, weren't they? And it's supposed to be the one going crossways. I'll make one up that's standard to start with anyway. And it looks to me like you need to put the twine around before you go and put that little extra piece on. Finding the end of the twine, there we are. Love getting lots of different colours in twine. Those weren't my actual ribbon scissors, they're just my paper ones. The ribbon ones seem to have gone for a walk. So do you think you'll be considering getting this kit? That is an awful job. The bows are far too big. Move it down, and what can I do about this? Pull it in, and already it's a lot better. There's my decent scissors. Now I might put dimensionals because, or will I? No, I'm just trying to see the dratted things. I've just pulled them out of the box and I've already misplaced them. The stamping seal will hold the twine in place. Trying to line it up along the side there to get it straight because these lines are a bit deceptive. Now, I have glue all over me. There's those dimensionals that they included. These are, usually they're a different feel, but these feel like our authentic dimensionals. Maybe I need to slide, maybe it won't slide round. Okay. I'm going to make a little change. Mine's almost off the card. Now I did have a bit of an idea, and that was to try and work out on this Trim the Tree, one of the sayings that would fit. So with my limited languages, that is tricky. I think La Belle where's the other piece? That says peace and love. Something and joy. So if I went I think that would mean that I had to use, actually, if I cut that off and I've got and joy, I'll use my glue because perhaps the right way up would be good too. And now I'll look for peace, which is that one there. I need some glue dots. There were glue dots in there as well, but I've buried them, haven't I? Yeah, they're quite, glue dots are quite generous in size really. They're mini glue dots, but they're, you just roll them a little bit to make them fit onto the letters. I'll put one in the middle. So one at each end, one in the middle. And hopefully that'll work. Where have I got that one up there? So I can sort of do that. And then I need to do that dot. Full stop. You know, the dot on top of the eye, which will be another glue dot, I'd say. might Google a few of these sentiments and see what I can do, although I only have to do another French one. And then on the inside would be big one. Oh, it's not so tidy. I might put a lining in that one just to cover up my oopsie. But, you know, that's quite nice. And I am going to cut them up a little bit and use different parts of them. So I think that we'll end up with some different things. Okay, I hope... now this paper is from Trimming the Town, and I think it's great the way it's got all of these little... I mean, you can even just take Peace, Love and Joy and pop that onto a card with another image, or over one of these wreaths. And of course, once you've finish making up the bits from the card, you still can use the stamps and make more cards. I'll grab that other stamp set. I sort of felt that peace and joy went with it as well. So you could probably play around with some of these sentiments and yeah, see how that all went. Anyway, it's a lovely simple wreath and I think that it's worth getting. Bye for this time. Happy crafting.